Aloha nui kako, Lily Makaila, planner with DHHL's planning office. This presentation is going to cover the DHHL's land holdings in the Kona Moku. This map shows all of DHHL's land holdings across all of Hawai'i Island. You can see the outline for each of the moku. I hope you folks have watched the overview presentation. That one covers what's the island plan, why we're asking you folks to comment, and a little bit of background about the project as well as the project timeline. This video presentation is just going to focus on the maps in the Kona Moku, which includes tracts in Keahuolu, Honokohau, Kelekehe, and Kalaua. So for your feedback, we're hoping that you can comment on the maps. I'm going to be showing you two maps. The first map is going to be the kind of existing land use designation. And for Kona, it's actually from the 2009 West Hawaii Amendment. So the update to the 2002 Hawaii Island Plan for DHHL's Kona land holdings. So the first map I'm going to show you is the previous land use designations. And the second map I'm going to show you is the proposed update that we're suggesting. This first one is Keahuolu. It's about 150 acres. This is along Palani Road, so a little bit Mauka and south of the existing villages of La'iopua. All of it was designated for residential homesteading. Our proposed update is pretty much consistent. The only difference is there's about 2 acres at the top along Palani Road that might be suitable for commercial development, a small shopping center, small retail space. It also is suitable for residential, so if there's a preference to not allow those types of uses, then please weigh in on whether you'd like to see a small area for commercial use, or if you'd like all of it to be used for residential homesteading. Next is Honokohau. This is about 200 acres. This is Makai of Queen Kahumanu Highway near the wastewater treatment plant. And this area was identified for commercial use. The proposed update here, you can see that it's striped in several different colors. So the red is for commercial. It could still remain for commercial use. The purple is industrial. So should it all be, 200 acres of industrial? Should it be mixed industrial and commercial? There's also light blue, which identifies renewable energy. This area might be suitable for, solar renewable energy or other types of renewable energy. So something to contemplate. It could be a mix of all of these uses. It could be, just one. It could remain in commercial. So please weigh in on your preferences for this area in Honokohau. Next is Kelekehe. You can see the existing yellow area, that's residential. The rest of these areas were previously undesignated in the 2002 Island Plan update. We did follow the kind of proposed master plan for this area. The dark green spaces, 27 acres, 20 acres, 13 acres, 6 acres, and then a small 1 acre area. Those are all suggested to be conservation. That's where like the Uhi Uhi Preserve is, Alpaca Preserve, Archaeological Preserve. So these are all areas that are critical habitats or kind of preserved, set aside for endangered native plants or archaeological areas. The dark hatching area, that's where all of the existing residential homesteads are. So Village 3, Kaneohale, Village 5, which is partially developed, and then Village 4, which is a cow section is the rent with an option to purchase, and then the other section is currently under development. All the yellow areas are identified for residential. The light blue area in the center of those homesteads, that's a 5 acre space that is identified for a park. There's a 20 acre parcel that's located in the bottom of this map. That's where L2020 is, and the health center is located. The red areas are along kind of high traffic areas, might be suitable for commercial. Please weigh in on your thoughts for this. And then this is for Kalaua. The yellow area is for residential, red is for commercial. And then there's this space here. It's 200 acres total, but it's broken up into 2 100-acre parcels. So the light green is general agriculture. Now this is just Mauka of Queen Kahumanu Highway where the Plumeria farm is. much of that area, it's just vacant, like kind of very rocky lava area. There's a constraint as far as water. We don't currently have a water meter on those parcels, and North Kona access to water is very much a challenge. This purple area is where there's potentially going to be solar development there. And in the corner is like a HECO substation. So there's currently a right of entry out for Nexamp. There were public hearings that were conducted last year about doing a right of entry for Nexamp to do about 50 acres of solar panels on this 100-acre purple parcel that was previously identified for industrial use. So the right of entry right now, they have a right of entry to do due diligence. That will come back before the commission for approval of the environmental assessment and whatnot in order for them to proceed with that development. This is the proposed updates. So this, since we know that this 200-acre parcel, 100 acres of it at least is suitable for renewable energy. The other 100 acres is previously in general agriculture. It's not really, good quality soil for actual agricultural use. It's right along Puikahumanu Highway. There's no other surrounding residential uses, so we're not contemplating a homestead use there. Should it be purple, industrial use? Should it be all renewable energy? Should it be a mix of both? This upper area in yellow is 131 acres. That's all surrounded by residential development. So we're suggesting that this stay in residential development. For this, about 150 acres, this is directly across from the airport. And, there's no other housing in that area. It's, really raw lava rock. There's no other residential houses. There's some, there's also like, some industrial uses there. The big smokestacks are located over there. So it might not be a good place to put in residential homesteading or for homesteading use. And so that's why we're suggesting maybe this should be commercial use as opposed to having residential homesteading in this area. That's all of the lands in the Kona Moku. Mahalo.